Who cares?
Here
if
it
they play
is,
for him?
the Houston Sombra.
Okay, so this is the battle of who is actually. See, everyone was predicting Houston to choke, but it seems like Atlanta has decided to get like really like dumb.
I don't know why. I have a feeling that I have a really big feeling that Rockets is gonna pop off this series. I don't know why. It's just an itch in me. Rockets is gonna do.
Well, Pokemon decided to hard feed.
I think Boink booped him. Boink booped him and gave his own life for it.
Did he?
Yeah,
okay,
so they traded Boink for Popo, so.
I couldn't see the angle. So it looks like if Mumas lives, they should just win this fight. Mumas should kill everything on point. See, I'm of the opinion that Houston is a team that can, as soon as like a team might be better than them, but they just have tendencies to absolutely just be idiots for no reason and just like completely just beef, like next level, like FDA approved beef, which is what London did to them like all last season. I think they can exploit that, and I think Atlanta's a team that's currently making their way to the slaughterhouse because it's like all beef for Atlanta.
Do you think Houston are gonna win then, Avast?
I think I think they're a team that can actually exploit Atlanta, and since Atlanta haven't been looking that good, like I think it's certainly possible.
No, pussy, that wasn't the question. The question was, do you think they're gonna win? Yes or no?
I just said yes.
You said you think it's possible.
I know.
Yes or no.
Many word, hard to understand, Super. I get that, but when you listen to the point, it's actually quite clear.
You said it's possible. You didn't give a clear yes or no.
That's true.
No.
All right,
I know you graduated online high school, but we're gonna have to reel it back in.
Dude, hey, that's more than other people can say. So
yeah, that's true.
When Dante uses EMP, Houston's teamfight win rate increases by 22%, the largest swing in the league. So Houston basically need EMP to be able to win.
Not necessarily.
I don't even think they have to have EMP to win. I think like that's for them using EMP against teams that were like better than them as well and losing. Like they needed EMP against better teams.
Jake just tried to flank the Grav and instead got solo shattered and killed on Brig.
Well, if he hits those shots, he wins those.
Wait, which shots?
That's such a great Jake line.
That was the Jake line he told us many a time back in the day.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, he'd always be like, if he's like, if I hit those shots, we win those. I'm like, well, there it is.
Not see Deco. They're not
Nobody's looking at him.
Oh my god, he almost got Raucus.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't kill Raucus.
Well, there's the Grav. They force the trance. Daco dies, but he gets the bomb, so they do it. They've done it.
I feel like Jake is very abusable the way that he plays Brig. It's so aggro.
Hello?
He loves to be very aggressive.
Hello?
I hit the power button on my computer with my foot.
Oh, with your foot. Wow, damn.
You've really been rubbing the anti-aging cream all over your fucking brain, haven't you? You fucking idiot.
He's been putting that moisturizer, reducing the wrinkles. So Houston has EMP, and Masa just has to not get caught.
And he didn't get caught.
He doesn't. He has a pretty good beat, but he can't say poke post, so they lose anyways, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is what I was saying. Like, the teams that run Sombra goats, I think they just don't know how to run regular goats. Like, all right, let's just fucking win a few fights with EMP. Maybe like Pepega.
Yeah, they're gambling too.
EMP's not broken, by the way.
But it's a gamble though, because like if the other team just decides to like not destroy your front line every time you don't have EMP, then you could get gifted a win. But like you have to get EMP for that comp to be like good consistently.
It's also worse.
Ollie C, thank you for the tier 1 sub.
Yeah, because on payloads, yeah, I agree, because of the time.
Atlanta's in a tough position. They don't do well against Sombra comps.
Well,
is that actually true? They don't do well against Sombra comps?
Donates the Shatter to the shield.
Maybe.
Worth.
And there's the grab. They're cleaning up. They're gonna.
There's
a trance. But it's double support. It's about a double support time though, for Houston. Houston. Wait, free! Oh, well, never mind.
Oh my god, the EMP though.
Nice EMP, nice EMP.
Kodak was so far forward.
Boink has
Kodak was so far forward. Kodak was pushing the spawn of Houston. Where was he going?
They're still gonna be able to kill Luma here though.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
They have this. They have this.
It should be over.
I think Spray was just asserting dominance.
Yeah, he's like, if I jump off the map, we win it.
Jumping off the map.
What did happen to Spree? Did he get booped and just shot himself?
I think. Yeah.
Sometimes
like the kill feed doesn't say they got booped because like hit the fucking floor and then they'll like the mental.
But we're all ignoring the fact that Kodak was literally on like his main alone versus a Sombra. Like, he
Yeah,
can't,
well-
even if they didn't have EMP, there would be no way for them to peel Kodak.
Well,
And-
Jonak would have killed the Sombra. I don't know what the problem is.
That was incredible.
Modern Lionheart, thanks for Twitch Prime.
Okay, so only Jake is talking.
Well, that's a Houston classic.
Jake and the 5 listeners.
I feel like having like a Zen that can like hit shots too, like long range shots is also really fucking good against like Sombras, because then like your Zen like headshots the Sombra across the map. She has to TP out because then she can't
I
stay there and
agree. I
spam.
think Zach and Aim are pretty
Like,
good.
Yeah, like that's like a big.
Zen's
Wait,
like, "Hey, I'm pretty good."
what is going on? Sombra, Orisa, that's weird.
I think they're just gonna try to play mega slow with Muma's shield and hope Dante farms EMP.
Like,
I mean,
they
they-
don't have a Deva. How do you ever win Shield War?
Oh, yeah,
don't.
I don't think they do.
And they don't do. Atlanta doesn't even have a break.
Dude, they got a massive hack onto Dako here. They're gonna follow up.
Okay, thought process is we're not trying to play Ryan on this map because we're worried about boops, and we don't want to play Winston because we want to play Zarya.
Yeah.
So we're
So
gonna be
we're
playing
gonna try to
Orisa.
play this. Yes.
I mean,
Also, Muma likes playing Orisa, so.
oh my God!
What the fuck is that pull?
Well,
Holy shit, man.
that does it, huh?
Oh, he got Masa too. That's.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
now
that's a
because
perfect pull to
now
get
because
Alicia.
they win first fight, I actually think they can snowball this for a while because Dante's already.
Yeah,
60%
Dante's gonna have his EMP.
Like, I think
Wait.
actually this is the best case scenario for Houston is winning first.
BigGoose, do you know the boop tech with the Orisa pull?
Principal? Probably not.
Okay, no leaks. Never mind. Let's just say there's 0 chance Masa can live if Outlaws play it correctly.
So Dante's 75%, Kodak is 71% to trance. I mean, if they survive the EMP, they could theoretically win the post fight, but I don't think they do because they're so behind in ults. So I don't even know if they commit their trance.
What?
here, Kodak.
Dante just dies immediately.
Are you guys
But
like
2 more environmental kills.
Oh
3
my
environmental
god,
kills.
Muma, what the fuck?
Just
Your
don't get
comp
caught.
doesn't need damage if you can pull people into the pit.
Apparently
that's
so.
actually
Well,
big
it's all-
brain.
They have a Diva now.
You
That's
guys are
genius.
far ahead of me right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of behind too, actually.
I'm also getting an ad.
Oh,
during
but
the
the,
game.
the
They get
pull hack.
Daku? Oh no, no.
So close.
No, Dako gets. Okay, I'm caught up with you guys now. I had to refresh.
So their only
Oh,
plan is to just pull people in the pit and hack.
Well, there's the.
Whoop. Oh,
What a giga boom
used-
from
they-
Massa.
Whoa!
Holy fuck.
No, they still might not win though.
There's no damage on the field for Houston, realistically.
Dako's actually hard carrying.
Yeah, Doko's got a crazy self-destruct angle there as well.
Yeah, I don't think there's any damage because once Raucus and
Dude.
Boom were off the map, there was no damage for Houston.
This is a little bit of a fucking of an off-topic tangent, but I hate the way Deva crawls back into her mech. She looks like a fucking bug, like crawling into a nest.
Well,
She's-
I mean, you're looking at the geometry of the mech. How else is she supposed to get?
she fucking slithers back into the mech like a
Yeah,
like
but
a
I mean,
wall.
it's located in like the middle. Like you can't just. How
What do you
else
want
would
to
they get
do?
into the
Pull
mech?
out a step ladder and fucking slowly
Yeah, I
insert
don't know what you
herself?
want.
Yeah, I mean,
Slide into it like it's a children's playground.
a
Just
small
take
nerd.
the animation, to be honest.
Oh my god.
watch,
What, do you
next
want
time,
Dante's
them to,
about
like,
to get
Deva
another EMP
squat
though.
down on her?
just watch that for the next time a Diva D-Max. She fucking crawls into it.
Do
Like,
you want the mech to like squat
What?
down on it? Like it's fucking.
Wait. Why is Muma just walking running around like a horse?
Wait
Where
a
is he
minute.
going?
I
Wait,
don't know.
different-
Muma got
what
a
the
mega
heck?
split
Wait.
off from everybody
Wait,
else.
That one, he did that himself. He did that himself, though. He just walked away from his team. He's like, guys, I'm gonna flake his Orisa. and
Gonna hit
Ursa
the shots.
ran over him.
I don't know. Maybe he wanted to like. Maybe he thought he could survive with his like halt, cause like or his fucking
45.
Fortify.
fortify. Yeah. And so like he wanted the team to follow him, but I mean they can't.
This is
So-
still. I mean, what do you do after you use the EMP here? Like, how do you actually kill people?
I mean, that's the problem. You don't.
Nah,
because-
you let
I
him push
think-
you, suck him into the pit, EMP him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're just only relying on environmental kills to win the fights after the EMP is gone.
But they can
thing
just
is, they
ping
can
pong
do the
on
same
and off the
thing.
point forever. EMP comes
Too
out.
many
Oh my
EMPs,
god.
Not bad.
Oh.
There's the
Popo actually
EMP.
went in.
Oh, environmental number one.
They
Environmental
also
kill
wasted
on Kodak,
trance.
who was using trance.
Oh, brother.
But why did Popo ever engage? Why don't they just keep ping-ponging on and off the
I don't
point?
understand. What I don't understand is why the fuck are they not playing Reinhardt?
No, he
instead of
thought he
Winston?
could primal. He just got EMP'd. I think it was like not terrible.
I think they should just be playing Ryan instead of fucking Winston and just running over.
They probably don't want to fucking have like the Benny Hills theme playing. They're just fucking running around the well the entire
Well,
time
well,
trying to trace
they're
down
not-
the Orisa.
Ryan is so
It's
much
very
more. Ryan is
it's
so much
very
more
hard to
boopable
catch
as well,
Ryan.
right?
I mean,
It's
Ryan
really-
is
What a grab! What a
Yeah.
Defran grab! What a classic Defran grab! Do you guys see that? A big zero-man grab.
Defran completely misses grab. Yes.
I didn't because they were showing a replay and I was not paying attention to it.
Yeah, Defran misses grab. He was trying to get a defensive grab. He completely misses it, and that might have actually just. Let's see.
But
Did
no,
that
no,
lose to
Paco's
Lanta?
about to fucking rip his shirt off. Here it is. Woo.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have EMP, so they're going to lose.
How did they reject
I mean, there's no EMP. Well, they walk. So Houston walked in. Defran misses grab. Or I
They
mean,
used
not
two support ults in rally though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
but
just,
basically...
What
What is that grab?
What is that grab?
Wait, Defran, he built another grab after wasting his last and decides just like, you know what? I'm just gonna solo grab Jake just because. Like,
Is anyone even going to be able to get back, though? They don't have a Diva. Is Dante
Yeah, they have a
there?
Sombra.
Dante's
Dante's
there.
Arisa's running. Arisa's running.
No, the Sombra can touch.
But
Oh, I
in
guess
these-
they shouldn't boink.
in these last two fights, pretty much the reason that Houston have had no chance of winning them is because they haven't got, like, fucking boops into the pit.
I mean, to be fair, I mean.
They didn't get boops, so they lose. This comp is so
Defran built
weird.
that grab in like what, 30 seconds?
Really fast after wasting his last.
Oh,
And
Taco said-
Taco just eats Spree's grab.
Yo, I'll be honest. In their Valiant game, Spree got like, what, 3 of his grabs eaten? Like, I don't know.
He's the King's Row specialist, baby.
Spree's grabs have been questionable.
Yeah, Spree seems very predictable on when he's going to use his grabs. Like, it seems like they get eaten all the time.
This map was very chaotic.
I'm gonna go
Both
throw my
teams got
point.
like 10 boobs.
I really
Yeah.
don't think there's any reason for. It was Atlanta definitely should have won that map because like, unless you're building fucking EMPs like every single fight, it's so hard to win on Koth.
Yeah.
Especially if you're playing the Orisa style where you're just wanting to walk at you.
If Muma hadn't got a bunch of those clutch halts into the pit, that would have looked way more one-sided as well.
Yeah.
You know what stat I'd love to see? I wonder if that round there were more environmental kills than normal kills. It might be one of the only rounds of Overwatch where that's ever happened.
Let's see. What are we watching here? Dante on Sombra again. So Houston are probably gonna roll out right and take the Mega Pack if they're using their noggins, I imagine. Popo's there to deny it.
Defran just spamming at it.
Well, I mean, they denied the pack, which makes Dante like. It makes this fight a lot so strong. I think Atlanta. Why is Atlanta should just be?
No,
fighting.
they still got the pack.
They still
they
got the
did,
hack
you're
on the
right,
pack, yeah.
But they're denying the packs.
Yeah, they're denying the
they
area.
Atlanta should still be fighting. Like they should be going right now.
Moss is hacked, which is unlucky.
Oh my god, Spree's getting fucking beat down. That's the problem, dude. Like in these head-on fights, like Deva just. Oh, Deva's nasty.
I mean,
What a
if
disgusting
Atlanta gets
hero.
point, Dante's only 50% to EMP, which means Atlanta at the very least will get like a free 30% on this point.
There's been 10 environmental kills so far.
Felt like 1 million, but I guess 10 is a more reasonable number.
Like right now, Dante has to have EMP for this strat to have worked on mid, in my opinion.
Now the
He
question
literally
is,
has to
did
have
they
EMP
count
right
the spray jumping off the map for that?
No,
now.
probably
Well, that
not.
only put it to like 11, though.
Yeah, it may
we're
have
still
actually
quite
been
far away from
10
1 million.
environmental kills on well, which is pretty high.
No, I said this map.
Rally used early for Jay.
Right, but I mean, like, I think there was only...
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay,
And the
Dante's
game wouldn't
gonna have
count
EMP. Okay, well, it's over. This fight's
Dante
over.
was
They
really
forced the
struggling to build.
Yeah,
his,
that's what I'm
EMP
saying.
this
If you
fight.
give up mid, you should have EMP essentially by like 10% in.
Who's
like if you want that strat.
who is stopping Dante doing that though? Because I didn't even notice
Wait, did
like
they just
Dante
teabag?
aroused at all.
Is that what I just saw?
It's Masa. He's doing a good job, I think.
Did they just teabag Jake after they killed him?
I hope so. I hope so.
Fucking animals.
That would be very offensive.
Strategy.
Did you guys see in the pre-show when... Oh, wait, talk to the fight.
Defran hits a pretty good
EMP.
grab. They counter grab, but I mean the EMP doesn't even get rid of the beat. What?
Doesn't matter.
Oh no, it did. Okay.
It got rid of the beat on most people, just not Massa.
Yeah,
He didn't
yeah, I
get
didn't
hit.
see it. Yeah. No, I still saw it on Popo too somehow, but it doesn't matter. The fight's over.
Maybe you're just brain dead. I don't know.
No, the beat was still like traveling, so Pokpo didn't actually get beat till after EMP.
Ah, okay. I was wondering why that was happening.
Yeah. Did you guys see the pre-show where they talked about Outlaws and Jake was like, yeah, you know, with our veteran mentality, like, I'll keep us composed.
Ah, yes.
Then it hard cuts to him smashing the table. Like, oh, what sweet irony.
I mean, that's the narrative they have to have. That's the narrative that has to be placed, because else we have to face the grim truth.
Oh, that's big.
Ooh, that's huge. That's gonna buy time for Dante to get his EMP.
Bye bye, Kodak. Why is Kodak sitting on the flank though? Alone.
Trying to hit the
What the
shots.
fuck? Ursa just got sucked in.
Yeah, Ursta got
He got
mega
fucking
fucked by
vacuumed.
that.
He just got fucking. He got the grapefruit charge, you know.
What the fuck, dude? It's like we're playing Luigi's Mansion, and he's fucking and Ruma's Luigi with his Poltergeist 3000.
What is the grapefruit charge? What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know the grapefruit video?
Oh,
Avast. I made my team watch that when we were late photography one day.
No, Elk knows.
yes.
American culture. It's American culture.
It's a classic. It's a classic. Is what I have to say. Should I link it to you?
No, I've already seen it. I've seen it before. I just didn't understand the reference, but I know now it's the slurping noise. Is what you're on about.
Yeah, the slurp.
Well, don't play it on stream because it's TOS.
Yeah,
so.
it's incredibly TOS.
Alright, so the Tran. Who did the Fran grab? Did the Fran solo grab?
I'm sorry, Raucus fell off the map. What is happening?
Wait,
I don't
what?
think he got. I don't think he fell off. Did he? Did he get booped by?
Asserting dominant.
I think Masa booped him because Masa's at 70% to beat now.
He wouldn't
fair-
go no
didn't-
charge if he didn't get kill credit.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah. What the fuck? What happened?
He said, you know what? I actually don't want to win today. I'll see you guys later. He fucking
Do you
yeeted
think
himself
Raucus
off
is
the-
sort of like where it's sort of like a truck on like a cartoon where it bounces on the cliff and it's like wobbling on either side and then like the weight can like take you off? So do you think it was like his backside was the one that fell off, right? So
No. What a horribly constructed joke. What an
Yo,
absolute.
Paco,
don't like
Shatter,
that.
watch Shatter. Watch
You don't
Shatter,
like that.
Paco.
Deva
Watch.
boosted.
Here it comes. 3, 2.
Oh my god, you timed it perfectly on my stream.
Okay.
Do you guys remember like the Raucus and Spray Death reminded me of like I think it was Houston versus Outlaws.
Ah,
This
Houston
season
versus
one.
Outlaws.
No.
I love Houston versus Outlaws. I mean, dude, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. They've been playing against themselves for a very long time.
No, but
Outcast, thank you for the
Houston
Twitch
versus
Prime.
Soul.
Springs
Bro,
wrong.
you can't get pissed about people playing the Sombra goats, okay? This isn't fucking. It's not a fucking plat game where it was like, oh wow, this guy really playing X and X hero.
Yes, because the bad teams run Sombra because they suck. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, but that's not the point. That's not the point, though.
That's amazing.
No, that's kind of the point.
Super, you're so tilted about Sombra goats.
Yeah.
I am. What's that to you?
Do you think it's objectively worse?
I mean, it is objectively worse, in my opinion. Like, if you know how to counter it, you should always win.
Nick, stop choking the mic.
Bro, I can't.
If it's not objectively worse, what is your rationale for none of the top 4 teams currently in standings playing it? Or even
Yeah.
on your power rankings, out of the top 4 teams, none play it, right?
Yeah.
It's literally just like, it relies entirely on the fact that the team that is playing the better comp not run into you, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot more nuance than that to make it close, but I do think at, like, the top level of play, Sombra Goats is worse than
Yeah.
normal rankings. But Houston might get away with it. I don't know. Atlanta are doing a good job kind of forcing a fight here.
Yeah.
Like, how do you
A
ever
lot of
retake
pressure on
point if
Dante.
you're Houston? You just lose your shield and then you just lose the
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Muma's in
I mean,
so much
Houston
trouble.
is so fucking- they're
What?
so low, their shield
Wait,
health is so bad right
how
now.
did Popo die there? How
I mean,
did
Muma's
Popo
dead
take
too.
more damage than Muma though?
Oh,
Oh, Muma's he's there. He's finally dead. But Masa commits his life to get the frag on Muma. Wait, why did Kodak
And they
trade?
trade trans.
Kodak trans, dude.
Why are they trading trances?
Whoa.
Oh, Kodak, you literally could have just left, and the fight
Yeah.
would have been perfect.
Here comes the EMP.
And now they lose
Las
'cause
luces.
there's no fucking trance. Why did Kodak trance?
yeah, now they let them grab to rebuild the EMP and they can't even counter it.
Oh, why did Kodak trance, brother?
They're gonna lose the next fight to the Grav as well.
That's rough.
Well, that's
I got his back. What if Daco eats this grab though?
I mean, it's possible. If he eats the grab, then they should win. But I mean,
That's what I was saying. I feel like let's just watch
but they
it.
have to eat the grab here.
My brain's
Wait,
throbbing.
don't you-
Doko's prioritizing forcing Dante out of the fight, but now they're in. Oh, nice shatter from Muma. Big shatter onto Defran and Kodak.
Down.
They eat the Grav in. Don't grab bomb combo.
It's good. They have to set up the shield, get rid of the shield. Someone else is choking.
No.
Well, the boob isn't able to get there.
No.
Popo was.
How
was
did Boink die?
grabbed.
And they invest their support ultimate again after losing their main tank.
Wait, what the fuck? Did Boink? When did he?
I don't understand how Boink died.
Did Boink lose? Beat?
No. They beated to survive the Grav, or like afterwards, just at the end of the Grav. Then they got the pick on Poco, Popo. I think Boink like went in a bit too deep to get the boop on Popo, but ended up trading. And then
I mean,
Massa
their only
used...
hope here is Defran, by the way. He has not. He almost has grab again. He's ahead of Spree. There's no support ults up for Houston.
Yeah.
Like they just need to go with this grab. There's no Deva. You don't have to fear.
Nice.
You do not have to fear Atlanta.
Nice.
Yeet!
That's a pretty good grab.
So
There we go.
this is one of the interesting fights where like having Trance right there would have mattered a ton.
Yeah.
You think?
Okay, so I'm not trying to flame Ruckus. I'm just saying that like if Jonak had Trance there, they probably don't lose that fight.
Yeah. To be
Like
fair,
notable small differences.
that is reasonable because the only Zen in the league that's better than Raucus is Jonak, so I'm glad you used Jonak in that example.
Crunch, take it, boy.
Okay. I feel like you say that mid match too, you know? Every time you hit a pin.
Hands up.
Hands up. Alright, well, so they demech Dako. They're giving a pretty good stagger here as well. They have EMP. As long as they can catch either of the support ults, then they're good, because they can also set up the Shatter.
Do you need an EMP here though?
This is a Houston Outlaws classic. EMP Shatter, watch it. Ready?
If they want to hold the choke, they have to EMP, because they don't have grab. So unless they
EMP
want to,
Shatter
like,
incoming.
trade
The
support.
Houston Outlaws classic.
you-
They're bread and
You
butter.
can sit on the corner, you can rally when they push you and look for a Shatter to counter engage. I don't wanna engage with EMP.
Yeah, let's see it. EMP Shatter, we're all waiting.
At least it's only
EMP Shadow
EMP, I
didn't
think that's
work.
good.
Yeah, just the EMP.
Well, that was good, because he got both. I mean, he got Masa, and Kodak decided not to invest Trance in that
Like
fight.
Muma could have beat if he thought
Wait, they
were
rallied?
gonna lose.
Yeah, Erster
why did you
rallied.
Yeah, they
rally?
rallied.
Oh, I don't know why Jake rallied. No, I
And
don't-
Dante? You don't have locator?
Oh, wait, what?
Okay.
Yeah,
Dante going
Yeah,
down there is a big old
Did you
GG.
hear this? Did you hear her say she didn't have a fucking translocator up for some reason?
Well,
Maybe it got
okay,
broken?
so
Must have been
they had a
killed by
great
somebody.
fight.
Oh my god.
and
Oh
then
my
Muma
god,
just gets
Muma!
pinned. Oh, Muma's
Hard
fucking
carrying.
hard carrying. Holy
Oh,
shit.
they lost. Oh, never mind.
Muma's
They lost the
rolling
grab
them.
at the start.
Muma's rolling
Well, to be fair,
them.
I mean, that was a free Shatter considering Popo was dead.
Well, yeah, but it was Muma that got the pin on Popo at the beginning. Like, Muma just fucking rando
yeah,
pinned
no, I
Popo.
agree. He hard carried though. He got Popo. He
Did
got
Kodak
the
have
balls out.
Trance when Popo got pinned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon
they
did
used-
die instantly,
You
but I
chanced
think
a little late.
They trance too little, too late. Raucus has trance now. They are getting close to beat. I mean, they could trade trance and have beat afterwards. if
They tried to
beat
get value
Black.
out of the Shatter as well, but Popo didn't find anything. Self-destruct engage. Seeing if they can find anybody. Find Spree, and Jake was also isolated, but they didn't get the pick on Jake. Jake's now
they couldn't get
discorded though.
Just that cart reset.
Look how. Okay, good. They're resetting now. Cause
Yeah.
this should be it. There we go. It's over. It's done. So.
Muma has another Shatter. Can he hit another fucking fatty?
No, they're gonna EMP Shatter.
Yeah, EMP Shatter should be.
Why would they EMP Shatter in this fight when they could
Because they can make it last
Because
fight.
they don't have a choke. Like
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't see the time.
yeah. It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to only use EMP when they have to like engage into you. But I think right here, you need the tempo of just EMP shattering. Maybe not. Maybe you get away
If
with
they
this.
delay by like a few seconds,
That's
maybe,
what I'm
but they don't
saying.
give
If this fight
Trance.
lasts long enough, Atlanta should theoretically have a.
Wait! Did both these teams just rally when they were?
Yeah.
Oh god,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking smash. They weren't even close to each other. They both just
No.
rallied.
Well, I think Atlanta's plan there was they wanted to pop the rally early to potentially give their support
But
like
why did-
armor.
Why
I
did
think
Jake
it's-
rally?
I think it's fine to rally when you think the enemy team is
Yeah,
going to
I mean, and also look at the fight. Like, I mean, Erster had to rally in that fight early to ensure because they lost now from the EMP and now they're gonna essentially.
Yeah,
lose
but
the
why
match.
did Jake rally?
Well, Jake was in it to engage, and they were thinking it's last fight as well.
But they
I
weren't
think
even
it was-
close.
Well, brother,
Rally lasts a fair amount of time. I think it was fine.
you just sound a little pissed. You know, I don't.
Yeah,
know.
your opinions seem more controversial than necessary.
Ever since you didn't make World Cup,
What did you
it's
say to me? more controversial than necessary. All right,
Yes.
settle down, fucking Ben Shapiro.
What? Morgan, all right, wait. I don't think you understand what you're. You know, we're not gonna get into this. We're not gonna get into this.
Listen, I'm just too smart for you, Avast. Just accept it.
I am not. I don't think that's
Oh
the
my
problem.
god. Oh my god.
It's gonna make a call 911 on him.
Oh
you get
shit!
back
I closed
over.
Sideshow stream on accident, so I can't make fun of his chat when they try to make fun of me.
It's really fun to make fun of his chat. I agree.
Yeah, his chat is very easy to make fun of, but I mean, you're easier to make fun of, Super. So it like balances out.
Super's chat is more dumb than mine is though as well.
No, Super's chat is great.
No, Super's chat is mega
Super's
dumb.
chat doesn't have any opinions on Overwatch. Your chat tries to have opinions on Overwatch, and I'm like, maybe not that. Maybe not that.
Yeah, my chat, they're just fucking stupid. And they know it.
Yeah, oh yeah. But I think streamers.
What about Hydration? He's in your chat.
Like the chat.
The fucking
well,
idiot.
that's I mean, yeah, that's fair. Hydration's in the chat. He's pretty dumb.
The chat gravitates towards like the IQ level of the streamer. That's why.
Yeah, Hydration only snipes Super, and then he smashes Super on main tank, and then he goes to his chat and watches the VODs after.
Yeah. Even if you make
You
the
know
bot
what's
sub
funny?
only, he'll just
How
sub.
many DPS players think they're good at Reinhardt and they're just... It's actually kind of embarrassing.
I see him winning comp games. I don't know.
You sound pissed. You've lost a couple Ryan duels. I'm not gonna lie.
Find me a Ryan duel I've lost. Find me.
Find you a Ryan duel you've lost. Find you a Ryan duel you've
Yes.
lost. I'm gonna have to go. That's gigabytes worth of footage. I can't do that much.
Pull any random clip from Super Stream. We'll find one immediately. Just roll the dice.
Alright, everyone's saying bumper in your chat's getting banned, by the way. Just looks good. He gets one YOLO ass shatter off of me, one fucking corny shatter because he knows he's getting worked, and again he gets it off. Yeah, I don't want to.
Bumper's Ryan style is quite unique.
It's crazy unique. I've never seen anything like it. The dude's a fucking maniac.
I don't know if he could perform well on any other team.
I don't think.
I mean, it's only hypothesis, right? Like we don't really know.
Well,
Yeah,
no. The
yeah.
interesting thing about that, right? It's not literally hypothesis. Like there was, Yiska was saying he talked to a couple of teams that trialed Bumper in the off season when Runaway, wasn't guaranteed to be picked up as a team, and they had that opinion that he was like. His style just didn't work very well with those teams where he doesn't have great team chemistry. But like maybe he would adjust it if he was on a different team or something. But
That was kind of genius from Dante. Did you guys see that? He hacked the Lucio when the Lucio went to go pick up the... So they couldn't get back to the fight fast. And then Houston just walked in 4v6 because the Lucio didn't have speed boost because he was hacked.
wait, say that again. Say that again.
Okay. So Lucio,
Masa goes back
went to...
to-
No, I'm telling it.
Okay,
Masa wanted to go pick up Kodak. Back that at the end of the fight. So they went back to, Masa went back to pick up Kodak, but Dante hacked Masa. So he didn't have speed
so they're 4v6.
to go back to the point.
Yes. Okay, now I
The reason
understand.
I jumped in there, Super, was because sometimes when you're telling a story, your tenuous grasp of English leaves a lot to be desired.
Wait.
I wanna like expedite the process by ensuring
Tenuous,
that,
very
that
weak
people can
like, the
understand.
tenuous thing was...
I'd vote for Avast to explain it.
Me too.
I liked Super's explanation. Don't worry. I like your small English word explanations.
Why
Small.
mini word? One few word do trick. Say Super OW.
Super
Papa Yeezy
OW?
Shatter into a
I don't know who Super OW is. I only know Super TF.
Oh, Super TF. That's right. Super TF.
Super Titanfall. Biggest fan of Titanfall.
So Atlanta holds choke now. They have a beat. Dante's about to have EMP and they have Shatter as well. So I mean,
Wait, don't EMP, don't EMP, don't EMP.
how much you want to bet they're gonna EMP?
Yeah.
He EMP'd Masa. That's fine. He hit Masa at least. If you watch the Mayhem Justice game, the number of times that fucking BQB would...
It's very clear here, Elk, that I have not seen the Justice game. As I said previously when I did the channel, and the
That's what I'm
fact that
saying.
I'm still
If
saying.
you had, you would understand why I am worried of Sombras trying to solo EMP Zens when they just don't need to.
See, the difference is like, I agree, but also I've come to the conclusion now that there's only one team that could disappoint more than the worst team in the league for the season. Like, Shanghai was last season, now it's Justice potentially this season. But Florida just has a way of just absolutely shitting on what you think that team can achieve, no matter what happens. I don't know, it's like the bus driver legacy. It's like, we'll never go away.
Why did they beat?
Just because their players were taking damage trying to follow up on the Grav, I think. The Fran and Popo were getting really weak.
I feel like once the trance comes out, you want to back up, like disengage, wait.
Yeah.
I think they wanted to keep being aggressive here, but I mean, it hasn't really paid off. They also invested their trans, and now Jake, he's rallied.
Dude, I'll be honest,
know,
Potboy's thrown out some YOLO ass shatters, and they're not working out in his favor.
He's looked kind of interesting sometimes.
It's kind of like he doesn't want to try and combo it with Bash or Boop or anything, or with another ult either.
You don't always have to, but just sometimes
Yeah,
he
but
throws it. Just
but they're like really dumb.
I mean, Houston's gonna wait here for EMP shot, like 200%.
Yeah.
And
How
they
did
just
Jake
leave.
die?
There's no reason even to fight anymore.
I think Jake went down the side route because he couldn't get away from the self-destruct in time.
It doesn't
Split
really
isolated.
matter either way. It's like
They're just waiting for the EMP. I mean, one fight
the
territory.
only way that Houston loses this, I think, is if Defran gets grab and is able to grab them before either of Houston's supports.
Yeah, if they manage to find a pick early on.
No, you EMP Paco, you speed, you kill him, you win game.
Well, yeah, but they have to do the EMP first, because if Defran grabs first and Atlanta's there to follow up, I don't think
They know where Dante is. Oh, EMP comes
Nice,
in.
kill the Ryan. Nice,
Yeah,
nice,
they
nice,
kill
nice. You shattered.
Nice.
Grav,
Nice.
Dante dies.
Nice.
They're
You're
not gonna be
losing
able to-
somehow.
Oh,
Nice.
They killed Muma.
They got the grab.
Impressive.
I mean, it's done. They can't win the fight now.
Good gameplay.
If they had Raucus's trance up there, if he'd been a bit faster to build it, they would have won this fight for sure.
I mean, now they're gonna. What the fucking? Okay, so I'm looking at this. Let's see. What do they have?
Are they
have
just waiting
Fran
for another
grab.
EMP? No,
No,
tell me
no.
they're not
They
gonna
have
do
to
that.
wait for. They have to wait for Jake or Boink to get an ult and then engage.
Nice.
I think.
Yeah, but they have the trance, so this isn't gonna do
Okay,
anything like
grab,
Grav.
There's the Kodak trance, so they
How
can
comes
not
the
a
trance?
fan.
They're gonna trade trance here. They're gonna walk in after the trance is done and trance into them. 100%.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. But they're managing to back off, and they've got the sound barrier as well. So now it's Outlaws
Oh,
on the back
Muma
foot.
with a fucking massive shatter.
Oh.
Well, I think
Wow.
Muma might have won them. I think
Yeah.
Muma won the map, right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was a 6-man. All right. We take those.
Muma's the player of that map for sure.
I gotta say, Pokpo has not impressed me that much. And he looked okay initially, and he has not looked that great. Said for a while, in my opinion. Like,
Popo got slammed
Urster's
in the Gladiators game.
I think Urster's good. I think Dako's pretty good, but Pokpo has not. I think Pokpo has not impressed me so far, like at all. It's like the classic element.
Have I impressed you, Avast?
I mean, you've impressed me in the fact that you can like. Paris or gods, but wait, they're not Eagle Gaming. The best teams to ever exist, literally Christ in team form, that have ascended to the plane of Earth, to play fucking goats.
Dude, I remember like when the World Cup and fucking Team France would like scream. They were like in France, like boot camp or whatever, and they screamed Eagle Gaming, and Uncle was like, "Eagle Gaming is the best team ever." I was like, "You have to be fucking trolling." Dude, he's like, "No, they're just gods." I'm like, "I can't." Well,
We got a
that sounds
Bastion
lot,
defense
actually.
versus a
Ooh,
dive.
yeah.
Okay,
do have the
here we
bash.
go. So they're running Sombra
Okay.
Tracer, which is the same shit that Atlanta tried to run against Chengdu
But this is-
yesterday,
but
but
this
they
is
just
the
didn't
right
play the
play.
point.
Yeah, they just need to go to point, and they win.
Okay, you want my hot take on this map?
Alright, take it. Take
You
the
can
hot
play
take.
Anazen because the sight lines to point are good for Anazen. You can LOS Widow easily. You can never get Dover pressured.
Did you mean like
Then
did
we
just
keep
have them
Deva.
just have them play in main? You mean the Anazen?
Yeah, and you just play the
Yeah.
opposite side of the Widow. And then you
Yeah,
force
I've
Widow to
seen
go
you guys-
left side and you dive.
I've seen you do that. I will not this season, but I've seen you on Fusion.
Yeah,
you
the
do that.
Ana's a lone main, so Dako should be able to go pressure her. I don't know why he's not, but I guess he's not.
I think he tried to peel for Popo and Duran right now rather than pressure.
Yeah.
Whoa, Dogman!
What a-
Oh!
It's
What a feeder!
And DeFran's asleep as well.
Defran's been fucking chilling this entire time.
I don't
He's
think
about
it's.
to die.
I don't think it's gonna
Should.
make
Yo.
any difference.
Bastion has a pretty sick sleep animation. He's just fucking sprawled out on the floor.
He's absolutely starfishing.
I gotta say, Houston didn't really capitalize off the fact that they got Dogman very well.
I'm not sure they even could. Like the players weren't in position and they'd already
Well,
used all of
they're
their
going to,
cooldowns
they're
and
going to
stuff.
camp him at spawn right now. That's why I think Moon was
Muma
pushing to the back to
yeah, Muma's
disconnect
going
him.
to-
Dogman got rest.
Yeah, Dogman got res, but it was super late. Like they'd already basically won the
Oh,
fight by
you're
the time
right, you're
Dogman got res.
Is the Zen even like super important though? I feel like the Zen is like an added benefit to the comp.
Yeah.
It's not.
Urster gets Jake, so I don't know how that's
That
possible.
delays you
I don't
so
know how-
much.
Probably
I don't
Discord body shot.
What? But how is? But Jake should just be invising in and touching the point. How can they even see him?
Jake's 2 minutes
Yeah.
in and is only 75% of his EMP.
Like it shouldn't even be possible for him to be getting Discord or body shot as Sombra on Horizon first, because you should just be invising in to the point.
Dude, just Invision. I don't know what to tell you. It's just.
I mean, it is. It's literally
What?
Oh. Well.
Raucus
That's
peaks
so tragic.
those!
Can we appreciate though when Bastion shoots, there are like little shells that come out of his gun? I've never
Really?
seen that before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I play on
Pretty
low
cool.
settings, so you just never see it.
Alright, it's now 3.5.
Stop point.
It's now been 2.5 minutes and Jake is at 90% of his ult.
This
Yeah,
Mercy
well,
just had a fucking heart attack. She just turned around and there's a fucking tracer.
Muma! Oh my God! Muma got fucking. He actually just got fucking fruit ninja'd. I've never seen. Holy shit! He got rolled.
Like a watermelon.
Wait, they're C9ing. Oh!
No, don't worry.
Mercy's dead.
I
Here
mean,
we go. 3 minutes in, we got our
3
EMP.
minutes
Dog
in,
man.
we've got our fucking first win condition with the EMP.
Dogman almost
I
just blew
don't
that.
know what the point of the Ana is in this comp though. If they don't have like a Genji to build.
Well, you just sit on point and heal. You're supposed to be
No.
sitting on point and heal.
Oh, you talking about Rock? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like the point of Ana in this is you're going to point and pressuring the point, but Houston are determined to continuously dive until they finally got an
But how
EMP.
is Ana gonna get
And they
point?
can't
What
even
if they
clean
EMP?
up!
That
They
EMP,
can't
Ana
even
can
clean
that
up!
EMP was miles away from anybody that could clean up as well.
Yeah, that was really bad EMP because no one was ready for
And
it.
then
No one was
Spree
there.
fucking oh my god, Spree bombs, falls to the point wall and baby and gets killed by Dago.
This is
Like, I feel like
horrible
he
from
went-
Outlaws.
It's done. I don't think they can win this point.
I feel like you just want to go Zen though. Like if you don't have a Genji to build Blade.
This is one of those classic fucking Outlaws strats where they cook it up, you know, in the fucking the
At
in
least
the
they're not running
kitchens of the
Reaper.
Outlaws place.
At
and
least they're not running Reaper.
It makes
That's all
sense
I
in
can say.
theory, and then they just their execution is horrible.
Like Reaper.
Yeah, kind of like your streams.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
You're here, aren't you?
Yeah. Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
Muma? Wait, Muma?
Yeah.
So Dago counter bombs, and then Muma rolls around the corner into the bomb.
Listen, there's only room for one fucking ball god in this league, and his name's Aiming. Okay.
Yeah,
So
no one else should even
maybe
fucking learn
put that
hero,
down.
to be honest.
Maybe put that down.
You know who was a surprisingly good Hammond? Mono.
Me.
Really?
Well, I mean, Mono is good at everything.
I haven't really seen Manos ball that much. I thought
Yeah, I've
Rios
only
was
seen it in
okay.
scripts a couple times, but like mechanically he's pretty good. Super, I've never seen you play Hammond.
Have you
It's
seen Hydration
inspirational.
Hammond?
It's a little too mechanically intensive for him, so.
Hydration plays a good hammer.
Sick.
It's
Okay.
insane.
Yeah,
See
man,
my
how
hand.
Super would react to being hacked as a Hammond. He already can't handle it as a Rhino.
Hey, Wolf is fucking badgering you in your Twitch chat to add him to the call. Wolf_Schroeder says, add Wolf to the call.
Dude, no, don't give in to the plebs in chat. They're asking for Wolf. Don't fucking bend to their.
Don't bend to their whims.
Imagine listening to chat.
Okay, actual strategic talk
Wolf
though.
just
I think
wants
that
to- Wolf just wants to come in here so he can fucking shout at his Twitter. So before he does it, hey, go follow me. It's at Achilles Cast. All right, Wolf, go ahead, do your thing.
Hold on 1 second, hold on.
What? Okay.
Goodbye.
See,
Wolf.
he's like, oh fuck, he beat me to it.
Also, do you realize how many Twitch followers you got, or Twitter followers you got me, Sideshow, by laughing at my memes on your stream?
Yeah,
I've literally, just by shitting on Justice on Twitter, essentially, I've gained like 600 followers. It's actually nuts.
that's because I told everybody yesterday. I was like, if you're not following Avast, you need to go and fucking follow him on Twitter right now. It's absolute fire, the shit that he spits.
Yo, Avast, honestly, you should have saved that Skada Skadeen get these teams off my screen tweet for the fucking game. The
But I
game
couldn't. I couldn't save it for today because I was traveling, so I missed it. So
That's
all
true,
I
that's
all I
true.
could tweet was like the evil forces that I felt as the game was unfolding.
That was a
like,
great tweet,
far
though.
away.
That was a great tweet. Felder TV, thanks to the Twitch Prime. Okay, someone was about to make a strategic point, and then didn't?
yeah, I mean,
Elk. It was
okay.
Elk.
So I think that Ana on first point attack here versus Widow comp or Junkrat comps is good because you have LOS from main to point, which is strong, and if you play on high ground, you cannot get pressured by Tracer or Sombra easily. And it's hard for the Diva to contest you if you have sleep.
Okay,
and I
watch
also-
Muma roll to the.
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
Muma roll into
What
that
the
one.
fuck was he doing?
Yeah.
Wait.
But I would never play Lucio there because Zen can do the same thing Ana can. It's still way more pressure on point, and you have
Yeah,
Discord.
yeah.
And also play Genji because you have fucking Nano. Why are
Yes,
you not playing
you should
Genji?
absolutely be playing
That's what
Genji,
I'm
though. I
saying.
think that's massive. Like, Sombra
I
Genji
feel like
is
if
so
you're
good
not
there
gonna
for the
Genji,
Nano
you might
Blade.
as well just fucking go
And
like.
then you can let Dante play Sombra and you don't have to put Jake.
The only time when you play Tracer Sombra is when you're playing 3D PS. But I don't think teams play that anymore.
Okay, I think Outlaws is running... Is Outlaws running the same shit that Chengdu
Owl's
ran
already
yesterday?
3 Torb. Yeah, it's the Chengdu comp.
I like it.
I've
doesn't
never,
like it?
Yeah, I think it's
I've
pretty
never
good.
seen Spree play. I've never seen Spree play Torb ever.
I
No.
mean, Atlanta got full held by this yesterday.
I think you can just. I think you can just play spam comp against it.
But there's
I mean-
there's no way you prep for this, right? Like your mentality after you fucking lose to it is like we never have to see it again. Just don't fucking think about it. Spend time
If they
prepping for
lose to
Outlaws.
this, if they lose to this a second time, then I'm convinced that Atlanta does not know, like the HP is bound on their keeper.
Oh,
I think you would win this comp
Archer.
easily if you just play. Double
Yeah, you don't
spam.
have like. There's no
Awesome.
reason to play fucking tanks into this. You can just play. You
Well,
can literally
no.
play dive.
So
right?
they were playing tanks because last time fucking Chengdu played Widow over Pharah, but into the
Ah.
Widow, Goats is like okay, like it's not bad, it's just fine. But Into the Pharaoh Goats is bad. Into the Pharaoh you have to play.
Well, they didn't even play Goats last time. They played
Tracer
Sombra.
He's getting done by Deva or by Sombra.
Yeah, Dante's on him. Dante's on him right now.
Yeah,
They made a point.
Fuck, the point.
Okay, so they made it to the point, so I think they can win now since they got to the point.
Tick gone.
And
Jake doesn't have barrage.
That's Tick's gone. Mercy's dead.
When you go to the point, like what do you do if you?
Well, that's the thing is like
no Bastion, no Junkrat. You don't have any spam. What's the Pharaoh gonna do? Get fucking pepped out by the Widow and the Diva?
I mean, the Pharaoh's gonna get killed by the tire. That's what's gonna happen.
The double orb kill.
This guy's a fucking Cavs.
Moira.
Is that a little bronze jersey?
I don't know if you guys have access
Arena?
or if you use this, but this is like a really helpful playoff calculating tool.
Oh, is that the OW playoff machine or whatever?
Machine,
Yeah,
it is really good.
No, good job.
Are you 4 seconds ahead of me?
Thank you
Yeah,
guys.
maybe get wrecked.
Thank you guys for the Twitch
Nobody ever
subs.
dies. Nobody ever dies to that Widow thing.
I got a kill in. I guess not in a match in scrims.
I'm gonna,
I go for it
I'm
all
gonna
the
thank
time.
people at the end of this round. I'll go back to the Twitch subs. I'll thank people at the end of the round. I won't focus on the game at
He
the
turned
moment.
his shield.
Yeah, Poke just blocked
Yeah,
the
Super. Why the
What are
fuck
you
can't you
doing?
do that?
God.
That's why he's better than
These are new strats.
Please don't speak to me unless spoken to.
That's why he's better than you. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Wait, Dante doesn't have translocator, does he? I think he might die. Oh no, he got it. Okay. Did have translocator.
Yeah, I wish you could see that in the UI. Like, when, like, you know, where the ult meter is. Like, it'd be really cool if it was like a small indicator on translocator.
There's a lot of really cool things that could be added to the UI. There's a lot
Like
of
Zarya
really cool.
energy.
Oh fuck.
Casting, I like always have to look at the fucking back of the Zarya for like the gun. And, like, and,
I
like,
can't
if
even tell
see her,
from
I'm like,
that
I don't
though.
know. It's
Like
hard.
she's high charge or not?
Yeah, it's like not specific enough.
Oh, the bag in the mouth. Oh shit.
Dog man getting toxic.
For fuck's sake, I can't.
Very offensive.
But he put his bags in his mouth. I can only respect.
Okay, there we go.
This fucking dog man guy. This guy comes in.
Oh my god, this bad solo shatter. And the EMP and trance.
They won the
Honestly,
fight.
One.
if you're
Wait,
Pogba, you
excuse me?
take that. If you're Pogba, you take that. EMP
That's
EMP fucking trance for a shatter. That's a shit
Yeah,
you take every
I mean
day.
that's definitely worth. But I was
And
like,
your
that's a lot
spawn,
of a lot of stuff invested for Houston there. I mean, what are they gonna do now? They're gonna attempt to forward hold with Grav and Shatter.
It's gonna be Boop City.
This is actually a very annoying bridge to boop at.
This bridge is so fucking annoying to cross.
I feel like the barriers on the bridge though make it pretty sometimes like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it does.
But
That or if you
but
just
what
get
the
the
fuck
fucking
is that?
phone.
Like why do they just stand there? Why does Muma just stand there and die?
I watched Muma get run over.
That's why I
Yeah.
clapped. It was good acting.
We will hold our ground.
That was so bad by the Outlaws. Oh my god! Like how
They were playing for a hack shatter, but when
Yeah.
Dante missed it, they
Oh,
didn't
that's a
back
nice
out.
grab.
That, why beat it?
Oh, the boss is there.
Oh, they beat it?
Massa beated it. Oh my god.
Oh,
What
my
a fucking
EU players.
crazy beat.
My EU players.
Shut
That's-
the fuck up about EU.
That's fucking
Avast.
That's
Jesus
popped all over
Christ.
the floor. I won't lie.
Can we not mention EU now that Wolf's here? Because he's gonna start going to fucking care about
Fucking
Paris
hell.
3-3.
Dude.
Like,
As
You-
if you're
you
watching,
fight
as
too.
if you dare,
Boom
fucking
boxes.
Avast.
Wait, are
You're
you trying to
watching
tell me-
Outlaws throw their fucking brains out and talk about EU. Like, massive. You're watching Outlaws and you're like, lol,
Remember,
EU.
Sideshow hates Outlaw. Clip it, Reddit, send it to the social media. He hates
Yeah, get
Outlaw.
Sideshow fired.
I want him
Always
done.
do the
I want him
streams
to arrive to America and send him straight to Guantanamo Bay. I
He
want him
already
out
made
here.
the 9/11 thing. He can't ever go to
Yeah.
America now.
I mean, no, he can go to America so he can get straight to Gitmo. He's there, 100%.
Fucking hell.
Mr. Officer, why am I being held here?
Wait, Rocket Stagger? Oh no, no.
It's like, this is the dissident that hates NA Overwatch, huh? Get him out. Like, let's fucking, it's time straight to the waterboarding chamber for this guy.
Okay, huge amount of time for Atlanta Rain to work with here.
That's why. That's
I'm just wondering when Arhan's gonna make another appearance.
Okay, I heard last season from various sources that Arhan was gonna go to coaching, and I think Tyrong actually requires Arhan to be on the team as a good luck charm, or else he will not unless he will not do work. Like
This is your definition of good luck for the Houston Outlaws. This is good luck for the
I think-
Outlaws.
I think
This
so.
is good luck. This is
That's the best they
incredible
can ask
luck.
for.
Dude,
Yeah, I agree
they've
with
nearly
that.
made fucking playoffs and they're playing like this.
That's wow.
This is mad
Like
luck.
Arhan never made any sense to this addition to this roster at any point, which is confirmed to me that Tyrong 100% would have given up anything to just have Arhan there. I don't even think Tyrong cares if he gets paid. I think he only cares that Arhan is in America.
Fucking hell.
Where do you get your juice?
Where do I get my juice? I got my juice.
Ooh,
This is from
nice.
sources close to the matter.
That's nice.
Okay, do you have any juice on why fucking Stratus sees playtime on flex support? That is a mystery and a half.
Wait, how do you not know this? How do you
Yeah,
not
how
know
do you not know this?
This is the
This is the
juice
mega
mountain.
juice of 2019.
This is the fucking juice mountain, my friend. Like this.
Oh,
This is this is where Avast fucking brags in the chat that he has things that he can't tell them because he's important and they're not here.
you know me.
We've seen it all before.
Me.
Trying to
What
act like he's
can
the
I
only one
say?
here that knows. Fucking
You know me.
That's
Every
just like, I
time
know
we're on these
everything that
calls,
everyone else knows. I just want people to know that I know it and won't tell them. It's kind of a dick move. Like,
it's just kind of weird, man.
I mean,
from
but it's
Elk.
kind of crazy to me that you didn't know the juice, Elk. I gotta say.
Yeah, I thought.
Really.
I thought
Elk,
everyone
you need
knew
to get
about
yourself
I
to
was
a
under the
jumbo
impression
salesman.
that Fusion
But there is
fucking
juice
buy
then.
all
It's
the
not.
Oh,
It's not like
there's
Stratus
juice.
might be a good flex.
Oh,
Oh
there's
yeah,
fucking
there's
juice.
definitely juice. The juice is unreal.
The
So,
juice
like,
is actually next level.
Someone PayPal Avast $300. He'll say it.
If you guys can PayPal me, like it's a pretty small. If you guys can just essentially match my tier 2 salary, then you guys are good to go. Like we can be fine. You'll get the.
I love the little subtle message there where you were like, if you can PayPal, a small amount, just match my tier 2 salary. Fucking hell, Avast.
so I have a question. This is not a meme actually. I just like how do you set like a specific like on this Overwatch playoffmachine.com, how do you set like specific values for
Hold down the
They
hold
can
it
hold.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird system actually. It took me a while to figure
Also,
out.
by the way,
that's
Houston
okay.
are gonna I think Houston might stop this because they have grab, they have beat for the next fight, and there's nothing for
So
Atlanta.
see, this is assuming that Spree doesn't get his gravity.
That's true. That is assuming that Spree does not just fucking feed that grab.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
just
Dallas
straight
is
flank.
out now, right?
No,
No,
Houston
think
would
so.
have to win the next 2 maps.
They have to win 3-2.
They have to win
And then
3-2.
play a tiebreaker against Dallas.
Yeah.
They sustained the grab, but now the beats come in. Jake's
I mean,
been
Dante has
isolated.
to get
Jake's
fucking
fed
MVP.
again.
Happens
Jake's
a
fed
lot.
again.
Jake went for a bash on Pokepo in a trance.
Mm,
For what reason? For what reason could Jake have thought to get the bash onto Pokepo
I
while the
don't
trance was
know.
out?
Oh, but they throw.
If
They solo
stunned,
grab
you
Spree.
keep healing, didn't you? That.
It's so weird though because if Jake's gonna play that aggro, like the rest of the
He
team has to be
canceled
winning.
Shatter? He canceled Shatter? Oh, he canceled Shatter. Okay.
Oh, dude, you were just so smart.
Fucking knew
You
Avast
see
didn't
it.
see it. Oh my
I
god.
didn't
Oh
see
my
it.
god.
What a fucking idiot noob. Even then though, I mean, if he is gonna play that far ahead, the rest of his team have to be pushed up with him. Because
I wanna see-
if he dies, it doesn't matter that he blocks the shot.
I
they're
mean,
still gonna
trading his life for Shatter
Yeah,
and a
not
snowball
worth.
push is like not worth. Yeah, for sure.
I want to see Massive boop some guys to the pit of the river.
BigGoose, you look like you are possessed when you play on Rialto. You're just fucking flying around
You
like
can
a
play
fucking
so
bat.
far in the sky.
You're fucking swooping down, just snapping people up like they were goose feed.
I mean, on the Atlanta match, I just did it for lulz, I think. But on charge maps, charge series, I didn't do it at all.
Goose, I've never been more inspired by any sort of montage than when I watched your Lucio montage back from Giganti, and that's the. Remember?
That
Do you
was
remember the
fucking
first
good.
words I said to you when I met you at the Overwatch League Player Summit last year? Do you remember the first words I said to you?
No, I can't.
Probably
remember.
not. Probably not, because there's so many people sucking your dick there. So I. Just, so
I like
The
how
thing
Avast calls it the Overwatch League Players Summit.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was the player
Sponsored by Intel, like.
Yeah, sponsored by Intel. I mean, what can you say? Hey, fucking, I forget his name was there, but that's not the point. The point is, I said, I said, you're a god, BigGoose. That was the first words I ever spoke to you on American soil.
What the fuck?
American soil, land of the free, home of the brave.
Then I pulled out fucking pulled out a beer. And
What the fuck are you looking at such?
A tweet by Calvin that people were spamming. It said, my
Someone
fellow
named
five-head super.
GiveMeJuice69 DM'd me and said, send me PayPal.
Is that Kai Kai?
It's that Kai Kai no
Kai
Kai.
Kai, fucking
Because I'm
hell.
not asking to like for anyone to do my job for me. So it's not that. It's more of like they just want the juice.
Whoa.
Oh,
Well, give him your PayPal.
Some
See
of
how
that
much he
little
gives you.
fire. Okay.
I'm gonna talk about how Defran just like kind of hard fed in that first fight.
Yeah,
I didn't even watch it. I was looking at one
He
of
just
Calvin's
dropped
tweets.
into the Rhine and got exploded.
That happened.
Decent
Hey,
disengagement,
let's make
but
an
they've
oldest.
taken so much damage.
Dante's not
God.
even close to EMP, and he's also like hurt. Like I think Atlanta wins this since Dogman has
Not
strength.
close. He's
Nah,
80%.
Dante's fucking 90%. They're not gonna
Super,
be able to
what
hold
the
this.
fuck
What
close
is
to an
this
ult
trans rush from them, but they were nowhere near ready to go
Whoa,
aggressive.
hold up. What is close to an ult if it's not 85% when you're playing Sombra?
Yeah.
What are you? I was no. Avast said he's not close, and then I said, "What are you talking?" He was 80% Avast.
Dogman had trance before Dante had EMP. That's
It
not.
doesn't matter. If you're 80%, you're still close to a fucking ult.
Oh, this guy's pissed. This guy's pissed.
Ugh, unlucky.
Can we just ask what the fuck that trans was from Dogman as well?
Oh, it was really bad. It was really bad. Yeah.
That was
Sideshow,
awful.
did you not look at the stat card I linked?
What was the
Yeah.
stat card?
He's last in healing per 10 minutes, last in average time alive,
Oh yeah,
15th in hero damage per 10 minutes. He is
Yeah.
first in final blows.
First and final blows,
Yeah,
which is like,
Dogman
what a
likes
weird stat card.
Oh my god, Avast, you're so lucky you're not in LA. I would fucking give you.
Super, what are you
man,
talking
plays
to?
so
I would.
cute.
Oh,
Spree
the
gets his
sound barrier.
Spree gets his gravel again.
Yeah, the grab.
His ult
Yeah.
eaten again.
Avast, you're making me very upset.
Super, I'm gonna strap you into your high chair, then we can have this conversation. Okay, it's not gonna happen.
Okay, just chat so we're clear. That's a UI bug. It's because he ate Grav, but sometimes UI shows it as other things.
Yeah.
It shows that he's like eating
time.
defenses, yeah.
Or, like they become available at the same time or something. There's one used out of. I forget exactly how the interaction works. It's weird.
Dante went for a hack there.
Nice. They used feed.
I mean, Pokebo died.
Matsu's feeding. Nice.
It's a free shatter if Moon wants to use it to get these staggers.
Do they have
I can't
That's
believe
it.
that gave this fucking spot away for free. This is like the hardest place to push around this.
What is
fucking-
that code?
What is Dako doing?
He's gonna kill Dante! Oh! What are you doing?
What the truth?
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
What is
Dante
happening?
just dropped
Wait,
his
wait,
fucking-
wait.
Diva has never needed to teabag more than that. Like, why is Diva?
Well, I mean,
And they're gonna wipe them again.
And he had
And they're gonna
EMP!
wipe them.
Holy shit, Dante just
What
dropped
a
his pasta
huge
on the floor.
feed. What a
Oh
huge
my
feed.
god.
What the fuck? This guy just donated 100,000 bits in the Overwatch League chat. Jesus.
What the fuck, dude?
Yo, Dante, what
what
happened?
are you?
Someone just dropped 100,000 bits in Overwatch?
In the
League chat?
Overwatch League chat. Yeah. Oh,
That's
actually,
like-
I've seen that in my chat, dude. That guy's fucking crazy.
How much is 100,000 bits again? It's like what?
$1,000, right?
$1,000.
Damn,
yeah.
that's like me walking up to fucking Exxon Mobil and be like, hey, do you want 100? Like, here's a quick fucking $100. What are you
Dude,
doing?
that guy's
brother?
fucking wild.
Okay, EMP.
I respect
He
the
just
same
hates, he just hates Dante. He just had to drop fat money like when that happened.
What do you guys think about the Ana or Zen versus Sombra Goats?
Have to play Zen.
You have to play Zen, yeah.
Yeah, I think so
like
too.
Ana's like you can unless they literally don't eat your nades at any point and you just consistently get nade value, then it's objectively the worst comp.
No,
Like,
it's
Or if you're
still
just
bad.
sleeping,
Sleep the
It's against
Sombra in the air.
It's against Sombra Goats, so they
Yeah,
have
if
no
you
game.
can. If you
No.
can
Oh, wait, what am I
Sombra
saying?
every time.
Against
More
Sombra
of the
Goats, I
fact
feel
that
like that's not too bad. Like if you want to
No,
play really
it's 'cause
high
you-
tempo and be able to get off a load of nades,
But
I
you-
don't
but
think
you
Ana's
Let
can't-
them
you
win
can't
with
live.
Grav now. That's
Yeah,
the
you
thing.
can't
is
live
you
through
can
Grav.
always trans Grav and they like can never follow up really. And as soon as you go Ana, the Grav is like actually a
I
good
mean, just
ult.
have your DV grab every time. I don't know.
yeah, what do you do? And also,
That's a good
you
point.
can't fucking focus fire.
If you try and make sure that like Titans have played this a bunch of times though, and the way that they play it is they try and only let Bumper and not Sominsu, fucking Bumper and Sominsu, yeah, get caught in the Grav, and then they use the Nano to save
Okay,
bumper.
if you're any other team and you're looking at Titans or NYXL and GOAT meta, the most important thing you can do is realize you're not going to be able to do what they do, and you should find something that works for you.
Unless you're
that's
me.
my explanation.
Oh.
Unless you're super and you're actually just an alpha
Great
chat.
Dude, I think this series is like looking pretty locked
What
up.
did you say about the EU players, huh? Huh?
What did you say about EU? Yo, this is Monty has chosen his heel and I've chosen mine, and mine's gonna be making EU mad. Monty always wants to like in A mad, and I always want to make EU mad, and that's pretty much it.
You're gonna be a lot worse off.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh
Definitely.
my god, Masa!
Oh, wait.
Oh my god!
Nope, okay, Masa looked like shit right there, but...
And there it is, huh? And there it is.
There it
That's a
is.
good
I
stagger.
think I'm like 2 seconds in front of you.
And let me pull up my
Holy-
EU flag real quick. Let me pull it up.
Damn, dude, just
Alright.
wipe that shit.
This is gonna be tough. Atlanta gotta get mad value out of this nano. I
What
think.
was Masa even thinking though there? He had to have known not
Spree
to.
gets
Spree.
isolated. Spree got bashed.
Ah, that's another EU.
Nice from Erster. And that's another EU. Fuck all the way off.
That's an NA.
Spree's NA by this point.
It's reason, eh? Yeah, that's fair. He hasn't been EU since LG Loyal.
Exactly.
He has not been EU for a long time.
Even LG Loyal, weren't they in fucking NA? Weren't they in
They
Canada?
were they were in A for, but like when they first got here though, they were still classified as EU.
Sure,
you know?
sure. Yeah. But that was like mid. Was that late 2016? No,
I mean,
early
you're not even allowed.
2017.
You're not even allowed to make that distinction, considering the fact that Envy
He
was
got
considered
slept.
EU was never in EU. So.
Dante got slept. The Ana works in the end anyway.
Vindicated!
vindicated.
Vindication.
The autoplay works, boys.
All you have to do is just
Confirmed broken.
Yeah,
sleep
If
the
you-
Sombra.
just sleep
Yeah,
the
just
Sombra
leave
every
the
time.
Sombra. Forehead.
Well, I mean,
forehead.
yeah, I mean, that's
Legit no counterplay.
Super.
Yeah, like
I know you.
you have two choices.
what's up?
You sleep the Sombra or you run away from the EMP.
Yeah, running away from the EMP is really good. I watched Washington do it. It actually looked
Yeah.
Super doesn't
So
understand
clean.
what you're talking
Dude,
about.
I saw
He
that
doesn't-
stat
he
from
doesn't
yesterday
get
where
it.
Washington had like half a fight on Dorado's
It was
second, and
unreal.
I was
Sideshow, what were you saying?
astounded.
People were talking over you.
Wait, what?
I was saying
Dante
to
is
you,
having problems this game.
I was just saying to you,
Reset,
Super, that you were
go
looking for
again.
you were looking for a counter to EMP, and we found some of them. You run away from it, or you sleep the Sombra.
Yeah.
Just do that. Just do that. Just tell your team to do that.
That's actually
Yeah, you can
really
also
fucking
fuck the hack with right click. Remember that.
The same applies for Gravitons against the Strata.
Wait,
Yeah,
No.
just run away from the
all right.
grabs.
Let's see if he can do it this time.
Fuel,
Look,
Jake
Dante's
gets
got
slept.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are like okay. No, those sleeps are not.
Huge
You're just
sleep.
fucking sleeping spawn because it's a free cooldown you can use at that moment.
Yeah,
All right, I
yeah.
want the observers to
Dallas
watch
is
Dante.
eliminated now, right?
No,
If
no,
they
no.
if they lose, right?
Only
But
if-
they have-
According
Fucking
to the
speed
Alpha
on
playoff
Paco.
machine, they are.
No, yeah, Atlanta going up 3-1 means that Fuel is out.
But yeah, but
so Atlanta won?
aren't
Wait, are
up
you guys
3-1.
ahead of me?
Like Atlanta haven't won. Outlaws
Yeah, I was
couldn't
about to
still
say.
win this.
I'm just saying,
Ooh.
if this closes...
Nah, Atlanta won.
Dude,
Atlanta
Dante
doesn't-
got like
Oh,
fucking
Okay, yeah,
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 from EMP.
they can still do it, guys.
They can still do it. There's
Oh,
time left on the clock.
Watch, Bogjan.
What's he saying? What are they saying now?
Fucking NA.
I'm excited
Overwatch,
for
Omega
I'm
Wolf.
excited for all of
Dog
stage
man.
two.
Oh,
wait, did you see the fan in the crowd?
Dogman standing up. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. We
Are you
did.
guys ready to hear
Slapped him!
whatever Dogman just said?
Wait,
which
did that
we'll never
chick-
know. We're gonna
that
hear
chick
1,000
flipped
times
off?
in stage 2.
That chick just flicked him off. Did you see the chick just flipped him
Yeah,
off?
I'm clipping. I'm clipping.
What? Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I'm
girl
clipping,
flipped
I'll
off
clip, I'll clip.
Dogman.
Play it back. Play it back.
Hold up, I got you.
They're gonna get that girl removed from the arena, man. It's
I bet they
nice.
fucking shouted something like I bet Dogman
Yeah, they
shouted
probably
something
shouted
like
something
Outlaws are
offensive.
feeders, and one of the Outlaws fans
Or
just
Outlaws
fucking
fucking
flicks a bird.
suck, or like.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I like how he flipped the devil horns.
Quality clip.
Dude, they should
Short
really.
clip.
Dogman has to be careful. He's messing with the wrong fucking.
Oh, you're
special
talking about the
interest.
middle finger in the audience?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see that. She was pissed.
yeah. Look at this girl. She's in the pink shirt.
She said, "Go fuck yourself, idiot."
She said, "Fuck you, Dogman." She said, "Fuck you, Dogman."
Dude! The one girl with the spark shirt? Yeah, no, it's not even a spark shirt, it's just a pink shirt.
No, wait, no, she's putting her index finger up.
I don't think so.
That is definitely
Yeah,
an
no,
index
no, no,
finger.
That's an index finger.
That's
yeah.
definitely an index finger.
Lame. Lame.
What is that? That's like not even
That-
a gesture in any culture. Like,
What is she trying to say?
No,
I
I
don't
think
know, what
she's-
is that?
Maybe she's
What does that
taunting
mean?
Houston. She's like, you can only get one.
You only got one man.